So I'm just showing you here how I've got an extremely cheap garland, and a lot of times I will take two of these garlands and double them up, and if two ends up being really long, sometimes I will just fold the actual garland in half instead of having to use two of them. And I use little hooks that I have attached on my mantle, and that is what I connect the garland to the mantle with. So here I'm just showing you how I went outside to our evergreens and clipped a bunch of branches off. And this is just what I do pretty much with just about every garland in my home. I even use these on my Christmas trees. If you watched how I decorated the tree step by step in the other video that I made, then you will see that I used those in that tree as well. It just elevates your cheap garlands and just takes it to the next level. It makes it look real and fresh and just so much richer. I don't use zip ties or anything like that when I'm using this fresh greenery. I just basically shove it in and it just kind of connects and it holds, and I've always had really good luck with that method. I like to make my garland look really full, and so I use quite a bit of my fresh cut greenery. I'm just a go big or go home type of a girl. Here's just a close-up of what that garland ends up looking like after I added all the fresh greenery. It's just amazing to me how much better it looks. If you have access to evergreens, I just highly recommend you trying this method out. Yes, it does get a little bit messy upon cleanup, but let's face it, no matter what you do, you're going to have to clean up anyway. So it's just beautiful. I love it. So here I'm showing you that I've got a couple of these. They're kind of like twigs, but they've made them look like there's ice all over them. I've got a couple of those garlands that I'm going to use on the mantle, and I do use zip ties to connect these with. So when I'm adding different details to my greenery, I do like to pull some of the greenery up and over. Like for instance, that's what I'm doing here with that ice twig type of garland. I want it to mix together basically. And so if you just lay it flat on there, it just doesn't look right. You gotta kind of take and pull from behind and bring some of that greenery over and in front of the next element that you've added. Think layers. That's what I've told you guys before. So I'm just showing you here that I did add some fairy lights to the garland. They are battery operated with a timer and they are pink, and there's different ways that you can have them flash, but it just looks so pretty at night. And here I'm just adding some of my love. Just one of my favorite Christmas things is bulb garlands. I've said that before to you guys. And I just happen to have a couple strands of just this plain, it's got kind of different shades of pink. And so I do add 2 of those bulb garlands into the mantle, and I think I use zip ties to attach them. And just like I did with the ice garland that I added, I am pulling forward some of that back greenery up and over the bulb garland to just make it look really mixed well together. You don't want things just laying on top. You kind of want to mix your layers together. So here it is. This is the grand finale of the garland on the mantelpiece. I just love the way that it turned out. I'm such a fan of bulb garlands, like I've said to you guys before, and just a fan of using that fresh, real greenery. I ended up using my little picture that I purchased at Michael's this year. I placed it underneath of the garland on the fireplace. That is such a pretty picture to me. It reminds me of Rainbow Row in Charleston, and I just love it. And so anyway, I just wanted to thank you guys for coming along with me to decorate the mantle and for taking a tour of my Nutcracker tea room here at the farmhouse. Make sure you are subscribed. I have plenty more Christmas videos coming out to you guys. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I'm looking forward to spending some more time with you guys in upcoming videos. All right, bye-bye.